Good morning, welcome back. 5:44 on your Friday morning as we look live at Bellevue. Well, guess what? Another busy weekend of closures in the Seattle area and events. There's baseball at the safe and a parade through the heart of downtown.
Well, unfortunately, getting to all of these events, that could be a bit of a challenge. King 5's Amy Marino joining us live from Medina with details on all of this. Hey, Amy.
Hey, good morning. It's going to be kind of a double whammy this weekend with construction on both the 520 bridge and I-5. Now, first, let's talk about I-5. We're going to be dealing with 3 lanes of northbound I-5 at the West Seattle Bridge that are going to be shut down. And after you get through that trouble, there's going to be some lanes closed on the Ship Canal Bridge. Now, let's talk about 520. There's going to be another complete closure here between Montlake and 405 all weekend long. That starts at 11 o'clock tonight. Now this weekend they're planning to do the annual inspection of the bridge. They need to do some ultrasonic testing. That's where they check for any cracks or flaws. And they're going to be doing some construction on the new bridge. DOT representatives say they're doing the best they can to maximize the work and hopefully inconvenience drivers less in the long run. Still, they warn this weekend is going to be rough.
We really need drivers to be prepared for this weekend. There's a lot of events going on this weekend. We've got baseball games, we have a Cher concert, we've got the Seattle Pride Parade. So drivers, when you're looking at those kind of closures, they really need to plan ahead, think about alternate routes.
And let's talk about those alternate routes. State Route 99, it's actually not going to be closed this weekend. Last weekend they had some work on that. This weekend it's going to be wide open. That's a good alternate route. And they say if you're going to be heading from, if you're going to be south of Seattle and you need to get past Seattle and you don't need to use I-5, try 405. It might be a better option this weekend if you're just trying to head north and you don't need to get into Seattle. Once again, though, before you head out this weekend, check the conditions because it's likely going to be pretty tough out there on the roadways. For now, we're live in Medina. Amy Marino, King 5 News.
All right, Amy, thank you for the heads up. 5:46 is the time right now. Chaos this morning at the Sydney Domestic Airport. Take a look. A power outage in one of the terminals canceled dozens of flights and left thousands of passengers stranded. Power has been restored, but the backlog of flights is huge. Delays are so bad that some airlines are telling customers to avoid traveling if they can. Authorities say the power outage originated at a substation.
Do you know it's opening day of the much-anticipated Paradiso Music Festival at the Gorge Amphitheater? The event, known for its electronic music and carnival setting, but many remember last year's event. It left a person dead and 70 people hospitalized from drug overdoses. Live Nation has released a video this year touting the changes that they've made for this year's concert. Promoters say that they've hired a new health and safety director. They're going to have 24/7 emergency physicians on hand there. Live Nation's also contracted with the Grant County Sheriff's Office to have deputies on the scene in uniform and undercover.
Be able to build intelligence on who might be trafficking or selling illegal drugs, and then be able to target those individuals and bring them into custody.
The Grant County Sheriff's Office says that every bag carried into the concert is subject to search.
Coming up on 12 before the top of the hour, it's not often that a loss is an okay thing in sports, but for the U.S. men's national soccer team, the defeat at the hands of Germany yesterday may be bittersweet, but it has a lot more sweet than bitter. Thousands of American fans looking forward to the next match in the World Cup. They're into the Sweet 16. Soccer fans gathered around the country to cheer on Team USA against Germany. Even though the game didn't turn out quite like everyone had hoped for, it didn't really feel like a loss at all.
The growth of the sport in this country is amazing. It's amazing to see people from everywhere gathering in support of the team.
Team USA takes on Belgium next Tuesday at 1 p.m. More Americans are taking longer vacations this summer. According to travel booking service Switchfly, this year's average vacation will last 6 days. That's a day and a half longer than last year. This year's top travel destinations: Brazil for the World Cup, Las Vegas, Orlando, and Cancun, Mexico.
At 5:48 now, between now and next Friday, you're probably going to go to the grocery store, maybe stock up for the 4th of July. Well, be prepared for some sticker shock, which is why some shopping experts have been busy with ways to keep those celebration costs down. Chris Clackham explains.
The trip down the grocery aisle for this July 4th will be a pricey one. Beef for burgers is up 14% over last year. A slice of cheese will cost you 11% more. A tomato, 12% more. It's why shopping experts have come up with ways to get frugal with the food for the 4th.
The smartest strategy for your 4th of July party, your barbecue, is to think about your menu and build it around the sales that are happening.
Terry Galt, founder and CEO of thegrocerygame.com, says check the newspaper circulars and, for example, choose chicken instead of cheeseburgers, or go with corn on the cob, which is cheaper than chips. She also points out grocery stores generally offer their best bargains around the 4th, so stock up.
The condiments, mayonnaise, mustard, barbecue sauce, marinade, all of these things are going to be the cheapest of the whole year until Labor Day, that is. And they have a long shelf life, up to a year.
She expects competition among grocery stores to really heat up by Tuesday.
The supermarkets view this as a time to sort of court you. A lot of people go grocery shopping who never did before just because it's a holiday.
A holiday where food is again a main attraction, provided you can afford it. Chris Clacken, NBC News.
9 before the hour right now. Shark lovers don't need to pop in the Jaws DVD to get their fix. Let's just say the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium is giving visitors a hands-on experience. King 5's Natasha Ryan joins us live. Don't fall in, Tosh.
Good morning. You are looking at a shark about 3 feet long. It's a bamboo shark here at the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. It is Shark Mania. We're in it. It's a week going, and these guys are brand new to the zoo. I'm going to have Cindy pick this little girl up. Not so little, pretty strong. You know, she's a lady. Of course she's strong-willed. Okay, let's see. Oh! Okay, that's okay, Cindy. Believe it or not, you can't do a 2-finger touch and pet these guys. We're going to do that and feed them coming up in the 6 o'clock hour. I think I'm going to change shirts. So, all right. Fun stuff here. Shark Mania. We're going to take you downstairs this morning, show you the new exhibit and a life-size jawbone so you can see what these big sharks would look like when they clamp down on you. But we're going to stick to the little ones when it comes to petting time. So we'll see you in the 6 o'clock hour. Maybe we'll be a little bit drier then. Okay, reporting live from Tacoma, Natasha Ryan, King 5 News.
He wasn't having any of that. Thanks, Tosh. All right, a Portland police horse slimmed down. You won't believe how much. Now he's going after the bad guys. So this is Murphy, the horse. He actually lost 200 pounds before he could actually join the force. And now he's already doing some great work. Murphy helped officers corner and arrest a man who broke into a building last week. 200 pounds is a lot for a horse.
That is. Good for Murphy. All right, so Tracy T, we've got some wet roads out there right now. What's happening?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, not only this morning, but all weekend long. Southbound 405, northbound 405 at South Center this morning. Got a crash here that's off to the side, a little bit of a distraction. Traffic is definitely slow from after the West Valley Highway as we approach that scene. Let's talk about the closures, okay? We have got lots of them, starting at 11 o'clock tonight till 5 a.m. on Monday. Both directions of 520 will be closed between Montlake and 405. That drive right now across 520 is looking great. I-90 is too. Now heading into downtown, your northbound 5 drive all weekend long, according to the DOT website. 3 left lanes of northbound 5 at the West Seattle Freeway is going to be closed. No ramps will be closed. So you know what that means when we have closures like this? Yeah, that's going to put added pressure on northbound 99. You know, you can use Airport Way South to get into downtown. You can also take the long way around and consider that, too. When you're going to have big backups on northbound 5 when they shut down several lanes, not only will 520 be closed, guess where everybody is going to head? Either on 405 and across I-90, or some of you are going to go over onto northbound 99. Airport Way South, 1st Avenue South, or 4th Avenue South are not bad options getting into downtown. Now, another hot spot is starting to develop on southbound 405. Those of you that are getting towards State Route 527, not only are the roads wet this morning, the drive is starting to kind of fill in as we work our way down towards 522. Fireworks night at the M's game tonight, so that's going to be fun as the first pitch is at 7:10. 27 minutes from Everett to Bellevue, 21 from Redmond on 520, and a 16-minute drive from Auburn to Renton. But roof has to be open for fireworks tonight, Rich.
Well, it's going to be hit or miss because it's going to be off and on showers by then. So as long as the showers stay far enough away from the field, probably okay. It might be closed during the length of the game. Of course, after the game, they can reopen it if the showers have gone away. They just can't move it around. They can't reopen it during the game itself. So it's going to be kind of take the rain gear. You never know. Let's take a look outside right now. We do have the rain moving through. A little weak front, weakening more as it moves inland today, is giving us some areas of rain this morning and getting in closer with the Doppler radar. You can see the areas of rain kind of dissipating as they move farther north. We've had around here in Seattle over the last half an hour, 45 minutes. And see a lot more, though, down there over southwestern Washington right now, making its way inland, and that should be wetting things down some more here as we head towards the next hour or two. Take a look at our view from our school net side there at Avani High School in Olympia. You can see a wet-looking morning there for sure. And checking our view there in terms of temperatures, mostly in the mid to upper 50s to start off the day, so pretty mild around western Washington right now. Westport Tower Cam, you can see out along the coast, definitely a wet morning out there. Checking our pollen count from Northwest Asthma and Allergy yesterday. Grasses remained in the moderate range, trees and weeds in the low range, and should see those grasses continue to fall off here in the next day or two with cooler temperatures and that rain helping to wash it out of the air. So that's good news for allergy sufferers. Today's weather planner overall, look for some rain around, some steady rain at times early this morning, then off and on showers towards later this morning, showers and sun breaks this afternoon, which means they kind of move through more quickly and change more rapidly than steady rain. Upper 60s and low 70s for our highs this afternoon. And our extended forecast for tomorrow, look for showers and sun breaks and continued cool, maybe a degree or two cooler for that matter, mid 60s. Decreasing showers with some clearing on Sunday around 70. Monday through Wednesday, sunny and warm highs, mid to upper 70s, maybe some 80s on Tuesday, but morning clouds and afternoon sun on Thursday with highs upper 60s and low 70s. And that 4th of July fireworks forecast actually not looking all that bad for the 4th of July. Look for morning clouds and partly sunny, and temperatures getting to the upper 60s and low 70s. So probably partly cloudy with temperatures in the 60s for all the fireworks displays on Saturday, or rather Friday night around 10 o'clock. So a little bit better than a lot of 4th of Julys we've seen in the past. Mark and Joyce?
Really, it is going to be nicer than a lot that we've had.
You won't have to watch from your tent. That's the good news.
Or under a tarp.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rich.
You're welcome.
Well, an Olympian gets a standing ovation for running the 800-meter race. While pregnant, 28-year-old Alicia Montano, nearly 8 months pregnant. That did not stop her, though, from running at the U.S. Championships in Sacramento. This 5-time outdoor champion finished last, but she still got a loud applause as she crossed the finish line. She says that she consulted with her doctor, who encouraged her that she could race up to 34 weeks into pregnancy.
Wow, that is cool. All right, take a look at this. An uninvited guest literally crashed a 1-year-old baby's birthday party in Juneau, Alaska. This black bear climbed up on top of the family's home and then fell through the skylight and landed right in the middle of the living room, just feet away from the family. Everyone scrambled to safety as the dazed bear recovered from his fall. And then look at those. He started eating the birthday boy's cupcakes. The bear ended up wandering out of the home and back into the woods.
Some great pictures, though.
Party crasher. All right, as the weather warms up, you can save big on a frozen treat for the kids. Moneyman Matt Granite has details on this Frugal Food Friday.
Also, we're hearing more from the Olympic gold medalist Amy van Dijkenruin following that ATV accident, why she says she is not dwelling on her injury and she's staying positive. King 5 News continues. Our 6 o'clock hour is next.
The King 5 investigators, tackling the issues and prompting change. You can help make a difference. Contact the King 5 investigators tip line today. Email investigators@king5.com or call 888-K5-STORY.